Loftus Versfeld then is the venue for South Africa's first international match since the Rugby World Cup in Japan. And tonight it's up against Georgia. 2 Friday test matches tonight and of course next Friday too, in preparation for the British and Irish Lions. Pieter-Steph, the last time he played was against Canada and he scored a hat-trick. But there's a strong tackle on Jesse Kriel, and that's the sort of tackle that we'll see coming from these iron-hard Georgian men. Steph du Toit. Yeah, Apalele Fassi's got a chance, the first real touch for him. Has he got it down? It would seem that that's the try. I just wondered whether he'd maybe put a foot in touch as he headed for that corner flag. Well, the lineouts have really worked well for South Africa. The throwing in has been exemplary. And now it's just a question of those drives. Can Mbonambi get over? He's that close. And over he goes. This time Mike Adamson is on the spot.
Getting carried back. Onside.
Change of direction. That's good play. Now Pollard. Another chance here as a little bit of space created for Apalele Fassi. And oh, the ball bounces favorably for South Africa. Yes, surely it must come a try. It's Cobus Reiner.
Bind. Set. Oh, the push.
It's another strong scrum from the Springboks. Very, very stable. Now, which way does Reiner go? Well, he doesn't go anywhere because Quacker Smith has got the try. Great patience from the Springboks. It took a while, but Judges. Nice, neatly, quickly through the hands from Pieter-Steph du Toit. Again, the Springboks showing enough patience as they work their way into the 22. And the little chip kick through. Which way does it go? Whoa. A chance here for Judges. The little fellow's got in. The natural. And he's the target as well. No, they just rumble downfield and over the line, but it's going to be a try then to South Africa. So final score here at Loftus then, South Africa 40, Georgia 9.
On a cold winter's night in the mother city, as we welcome you to the magnificent yet empty Cape Town Stadium. It's the tourists against South Africa A.
Lever. Play on.
And Farrell charged down and away goes to Alendi with Nkosi away to his left. It's a foot race now. It's Sbu Nkosi with Damian Alendi to his inside. He's not going to need him. And Nkosi over for the first try of the game after a charge down of Owen Farrell's kick. But Alan Wynne-Jones, as we mentioned earlier, on his way back to South Africa.
Stop here. Stop 3.
As we speak, to rejoin the tour party. Here's Cheslin Colby. Little show of the ball and away he goes. Magnificent from Colby, and the offload for is superb. And South Africa A have their second try. The tour has definitely taken a step up in intensity. Full time in Cape Town. South Africa A 17, British and Irish Lions 13. The South Africa A side, this time against the Bulls, a hastily arranged opponent, the game not formally confirmed. Weber for Duprier, away by Reiner, Yankees and Alendi, some slick handling. Yao Penkle. Well watched defensively. Little pop inside from Vincent Koch now. Another well set ball for Cobus Reiner, who has a little go himself and bursts through the tackle. Fassi. Wonderful line from Apalele Fassi. Wasn't the launch that they necessarily wanted. Here's Damian Alendi doing a good tackle out of Simpiwe Matanzima. Flat ball for Simelane.
Blue offside.
Penalty advantage against the Bulls. Van Staden's carry. playing against his franchise teammates here this afternoon. Fassi, long ball over the top on the bounce for Speckman, and then Simelane and Thomas du Toit, half a metre short. And Speckman for Simelane. South Africa A led by 14 points to 0 at half-time with tries from Fassi and Simelane. Table Mountain towering over the Cape Town Stadium on a near perfect winter's evening in the Mother City as we prepare for the 47th meeting of the Springboks and the British and Irish Lions. The first of 3 test matches, all of them coming to you live from this stadium. A stadium that holds well over 60,000 people, and for reasons so well known, no spectators here. And now that journey takes another historic turn. Kolisi takes the contact, out the back from Etzebeth. Pollard. Pass going along the ground. Pieter-Steph du Toit does brilliantly well and finds Mapimpi away to his left. The chip from Mapimpi, the chase from Pieter-Steph du Toit. He had to go low together. And surely there was a knock in there somewhere. It's almost like all the players stopped for an instant. Conor Murray back to Stuart Hogg, who in his first Lions test match kicks the ball into the empty stands, and the Lions celebrate an incredible second half comeback. It all looks so serene and peaceful from the air, but it's been a tumultuous week. The third tour by the British and Irish Lions in the professional era, the third consecutive time that they face a World Cup winning Springbok team. Pollard.
Okay, green in front, wait! On now!
Oh no, that's contact in the air from Cheslin Colby on Conor Murray.
7! Don't run in, don't run in! Guys, get back, we're going to deal with this. I saw that, don't worry, I saw that.
Gee, there's a lot to sort out here.
Get back, everyone, space!
Tojo and Etzebeth are at it, the 2 fullbacks were at it, Hogg and LaRue as well.
Okay, Billy!
Try-saving tackle from the Springbok captain towards the end of the first half, the ball over the line from Robbie Henshaw. Gain away by de Klerk. Pollard puts the cross kick for Makazola Mapimpi, who steps and who scores.
Certainly knows how to pick his moments. Pollard decides to go for the kick pass, but Mapimpi at the end.
That was the front of the ball. No.
Talupe Faletau also on for the Lions. Etzebeth now in control. Springboks with a penalty advantage, close to the posts, and de Klerk through for Lucanio.
Wow. Inches, absolute inches.
So we're going to stick with the try.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, try.
It's a 4th test try for Lucanio. 4 penalties and a conversion in the game. It becomes 5 penalties, from Handré Pollard, and that is the end of the contest. As Hanyani Shimangi said, we will be back for a decider. The first time in the professional era that a Springbok Lions series has been 1-1. Wherever you're watching in the rugby world, welcome to it, the third and final test match between the Springboks and the British and Irish Lions, coming to you from this stadium, the Cape Town Stadium, built ahead of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. And it's one test apiece, the decider. And he makes no mistake with his first attempt at goal.
Push back, please. Thank you.
It's Duan van der Merwe giving chase to the hoist from Price. Lost forward by the Lions, but advantage to the Springboks. Leroux with Colby to his outside. Williams to beat, he gets away from him. And Cheslin Colby has produced an individual moment of magic to put the Springboks in front in Cape Town.
You're going to look here, Makazole Mapimpi, he dances, he gives it. Billy Leroux's going, it's a 2-on-1, give it to the man in space. And he goes here, inside, outside, the handoff on the hooker. Cheslin Colby is over for the box.
And he loved it the moment he hit it. The Springboks lead through the boot of Mornay Steyn. He has to tap the ball and kick it out. If he kicks it straight out, there has to be a line out. There it goes. Mornay Steyn, who won it for the Springboks in 2009 in dramatic style, has come on at the age of 37 and kicked two crucial penalties. The series that so nearly didn't happen in any way, shape or form. Somehow it did. And now Siya Kolisi and his Springboks can celebrate once again. It's only been 5 test matches since they lifted the Webb Ellis Cup. And then 3 test matches here against the British and Irish Lions.
This afternoon, we welcome you to the city of Gqeberha. Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is our venue where the world champions, the Springboks, take on the Los Pumas from Argentina. Time picked up at the base from Bruni. And Argentina almost finding space, but Kobus Reinach picks up a loose ball. Kobus Reinach, will he have the pace over the 22? Reinach checked out. Kobus Reinach will go over. Well, against all odds, Reinach goes over for his 8th Springbok try. The first try for South Africa in the Rugby Championship 2021. Inside Argentina half, they'll kick for a box kick to chase on. Nkosi, Etzebeth to compete. Eben Etzebeth wins it back for South Africa. Montaya makes the stop on Etzebeth.
Hold in front.
Elton Yankees, a little cross kick for Pelele Fassi to pick up Ponte. Stays in field and goes over. Now that is brilliant from the Springboks. Elton Yankees, Pelele Fassi, the finisher.
Outstanding, Pelele Fassi.
Malcolm Marks, line out's good.
More!
Markova Staden breaks away. Powerful run from Staden, pressure away. 2 Argentinian defenders, Mornay Steyn out wide, Jaden Hendrickson on debut! He's over! Wow! A dream debut for the 21-year-old Jaden Hendrickson. His full-time score at Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. It is the Springboks 32 and the Los Pumas 12. Very good afternoon and welcome to Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape Province. Round 2 of the Castle Lager Rugby Championship. Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is the venue. And great pass, but Billy Leroux will gather for South Africa. Dialendi inside step is good. Desperate defense from Argentina. Looks promising for the Springboks. Thomas du Toit.
Fine, 6 offside.
Pablo Matera from an offside position. They need to show some patience here, South Africa. Willie Leroux joins in. There, Mapimpi. Makazola Mapimpi, the first try. At the tail, Franco Mostert.
More!
Initial defense good by Argentina. Direct go South Africa. A bit of power. Malcolm Marx looks promising. And he's over. Argentina have the final say. But it's the Springboks who are victorious in Nelson Mandela Bay. 29 points to 10. 3 tries in the second half. 1 for Argentina, 2 for South Africa.
The 2019 World Champion Springboks up against the Wallabies at Seabus Stadium on the Gold Coast. Can the visitors convert their one-man advantage? Manombi at the back, the men up front going to work. Surely, yes, it's good for the Boks. To the middle, De Jager, dragging Marks forward. They'll be hard to stop, too hard. He does the lifting, Moster pulls it down.
Stay back. Over.
And now they creep. Faster and faster. They up the tempo with the ball. The backs join the party. De Allende's in there. They must score. They do. And the Boks are back in front. It took 83 minutes to get Sonny Bill out of his chair in celebration of Quade Cooper's match winner last week. And we're set to go deep again tonight as the world champion Springboks chase redemption against the Wallabies at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. De Allende, space here with Koroibete off his win. Hodge comes up, Karevi with a tackle, de Klerk in behind for the Kanyo arm. Try South Africa.
A contest, a rivalry that began almost exactly 100 years ago on the 13th of August 1921 when the Springboks locked horns with the All Blacks for the first time in Dunedin, reaches a precious milestone in the unlikely venue of Townsville, North Queensland today. Test try. Dragged backwards by his opposing captain. And then de Klerk's kick, Bridge underneath it and has lost it. And Sbu Nkosi gathers! It's a horrible mistake from George Bridge, and Sbu Nkosi there to pounce. His first test match against the All Blacks, and he gets his 9th test try. Another ruck run by the Springboks. That's been lost forward by Moster. There's the hooter sounds. It's going to be a cruel, cruel end. Players out on their feet all across the park.
Down on 2021's Rugby Championship, but not before a blockbuster finale. The number 1 and 2 sides in the world locking horns for one last dance. Khaleesi, the strong carry and wrestled to the ground. But over the top goes Artie Severe. The two captains. Artie wins that one. Taylor leaves it behind. They have to scramble. It's there for Arm. Oh, the around the back pass into the hands of Dialendi. It's the razzle-dazzle we never expected from the Springboks, but there it is. What a try for the Bokker.
No hands!
Wide ball, kits off, gets the legs pumping, and then pushed back onto his back.
Let it go now!
De Klerk. Yankees, Mapimpi's in the corner! And then charging in is Jasper Visa, and the penalty advantage is here. Yankees snaps the drop goal. It's over! Yankees finds the Yaga, penalty from in front. The whistle goes. The Springboks with a chance to win it after the siren. Elton Yankees, flags are up. What a finale it's been. Spirit, heart, muscle. The Springboks pull off a famous win, an instant classic.
Punches through the ball. Oh. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Didn't get everything out of it he would have liked. Still 8 or 9 meters for Malcolm Marx in South Africa to try and navigate. It's Vermeulen who takes it, and it's Smith who has it, and now Marx at the back of them all. It's got moving, and Wales are scattered like skittles, and oh, Marx goes! And over he goes. And the world champions are world champions because they can find a way when they need. And South Africa have triumphed, and triumphed as world champions tend to do.
Yankees. Another one for Scotland to deal with in the air through Duhan van der Merwe, ball in one hand. He's confident, isn't he? And you're always confident when somebody hits you in the face, as Mike Tyson said, and he got hit by Eben Etzebeth. Now Gilchrist, and it's been fumbled again. Here's Am. It's been so superb for South Africa in that 13th shirt. Started 6 games in the World Cup, and this time it's South Africa's turn to be driven back. So off the back foot they attack again. Dialendi, here's Khaleesi, here's Mapimpi! And Mapimpi will score for South Africa. His 18th try in just his 24th Test match.
Number 18 sealing off. Holding front, White.
Back to Stuart Hall. No, it's 23 tries for Scotland. One short of the record held by 2 players, Tony Stanger, Ian Smith. Here's Mapimpi. 18 tries now for South Africa.
Hold in front.
That's Yankees. Duhan van der Merwe under the high ball, pressured under the high ball, and does well to recollect it. And then it's ripped away by South Africa. Off goes Am. Haven't seen too much of Am in the game so far. It's supreme outside centre, both in attack and in organising that defence. Willie LaRue now. And here is Yankees on the outside. Damien Dialendi. Oh, great pace. And here's Mapimpi. That is exceptional rugby from the Springboks. It's supersonic stuff. And once more, they've exploited that wide channel. Bearded, rough. And ready to launch a long one for South Africa and do what Frans Steyn has done all through his career. Those bombs from halfway. Final score here at Murrayfield, Scotland 15, South Africa a convincing 30.
England Rugby celebrating 150 years. This fixture is 115 years old. The first match not too far away from here, back in 1906 at the old Crystal Palace. Nice image. Oh, Sinclair fumbles it, gets hit.
Sinclair going backwards, allows Vincent Koch to get over that ball. Stephen Kitsoff is also there, and you're not going to move that man over that ball once he's get his mitts on there.
It's there for Yankees. It's another penalty count. One more added to it. Here's Yankees. Across there to the other Yankees. Over the top. Makazole Mapimpi. Yet another try. But it's South Africa who get the penalty. There's never been a more important moment than this. And Frans Steyn does what he has done in green and gold for a decade and a half. And that is it.